I made a fake account. Oh man.
Oh.
Girl. I made a fake account. Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Sheikha, this is my husband Muhammad, and today we are going to do something different. I asked on Instagram if you guys wanted us to do a kind of like you send me a long email and I give you advice on this channel with my husband to the best of our ability.
We'll try.
We'll try. We'll discuss it amongst ourselves and you guys get to see that. And we'll try and be as, you know, real as we possibly can be.
Yep.
Alright.
I want to try this one.
You're so rude.
No. I can't.
Basically, I had a very bad past and I wasn't proud of it. Then I met this guy on social media and he said that he was interested in me and we started to talk. And then we exchanged the numbers. I'm still with him, but when I told him about my past, he started calling me things, explicit things. She has stated them here, but I don't want to say what it is. Basically, he called her like a used up girl. 2 days later, he called me a lot and said, I am sorry, I didn't mean to say these things about you. I forgave him. Months later, he does the same. I had 2 guy friends from university, and then he started to be jealous and think that I'm cheating on him. I never doubted him and I never questioned him about his past. I didn't care so much about his past. Then months later, I wanted to test him. So I made a fake account. Oh man.
Oh.
Girl. I made a fake account, added him, then he speaks to this girl, basically me with the fake account, and he says that he's single, that he has been in a relationship, and that he mentioned that we were too different from each other and that we couldn't understand each other. I confronted him.
Ouch.
Oof. Okay, hold your thread. Okay. I confronted him and asked why he would do something like that. I don't know if it's okay of me to do that, but I call it cheating. It's thousands of girls out there who are following him and he follows them back. So I don't know which one of them he was talking to, so I just wanted to test him if he was loyal. Anyways, I forgave him, and then he started to say that what he did was okay because we weren't together at the time. But I remember very well that we were together at the time. He has said time after time that he didn't want to give me a maher, especially not the maher that I want, because I'm already used. That broke my heart. How can someone who claims to love you say something like that? I'm sorry guys, because this last part is in Norwegian, so I'm trying to translate as I read. I never thought to ask so much for the maher. I never wanted to put pressure on him, and he made me look like a gold digger. So, the last few months he started to talk about the whole guy friends thing again and that I should delete them everywhere and shouldn't have contact with them. I hadn't talked to these guys in a long time and I hadn't contacted them. But that wasn't enough for him, so I deleted them. He told me also to delete all of the boys who were following me on my social media, so I did that. Even though I've never went behind his back. I've never talked to another man while I was with him. But he thought the whole time that I was doing bad things behind his back. If he wants me to delete all the men that are following me, he should do the same thing. But then he didn't want to do that. He made excuses, and then I came to the information that he was talking to a girl that he used to talk to before I came into his life. And then I flipped and I broke up with him. I couldn't deal with it, so I got back together with him. Ooh. Oh Lord. And now he's showing me zero interest. He doesn't call me, he doesn't text me, and I'm the one who has to call him all the time, send him messages, and calls don't last for more than 5 to 10 minutes maximum. I am so confused, hurt, and I can't trust him, but I want him in my life, even after all of that. What should I do? I don't want to make a decision that I'm going to regret, and a part of me is saying to just let it go, and the other part wants him. I've talked to my sister and with my friends and with my mother. They all said that he is not for you and still, for some reason or another, I still want to marry him. I'm sorry about the long text.
Oh, ouch. Run.
That was a lot.
Yep.
I know exactly what I want to say and what my initial thoughts are, but I want to hear your opinion on this. What would you advise the sister to do?
If he doesn't want to be a mahar, if he doesn't want to do that,
Yeah.
then
Obviously, that's something that he has to do Islamically
for
it to be halal.
serious,
No, for it to even be a marriage. It can't be a marriage if he doesn't give you a mahar. And he can't have a say in what it is. Your family can't have a say in what it is. He's just supposed to say, okay, here you go, for the mahar. It has to be, obviously reasonable on your end. And from what it sounds like that you don't want to ask for too much. You don't seem like a gold digger to me, so I don't think that you would ask for like a house and a car and a whatnot. And even if you did, if he wanted you, then that would have been something that he would have to, deal with.
Yep.
But is that your only note about the mahar?
No, yeah.
Because you had a couple of reactions at the same things I was actually reacting to as well. She made a fake profile because of there was no trust. So he started to talk to the girl and said that he was single while they were together.
Yeah, that's
What do you have to say about that whole situation?
And then denying it later, didn't he?
Yeah, he denied it, but then afterwards he was like, okay, I did it, and then what? We weren't even exclusive at the time.
Yep. Just run. I can say F, but
Yeah.
screw that. He's insecure about himself, so
yeah.
he blames you for doing dumb stuff.
Yeah, but it's normal to, like, if he doesn't want you, clearly because they're back together now, but he never calls. She's the one that calls, and their calls are always lasting for like 5 to 10 minutes maximum. She's always texting him. He doesn't reply. Blah,
He's
blah,
not
blah.
interested.
He's not interested, basically, right? So it doesn't say whether or not you two have been intimate with each other, so I'm just going to assume that you haven't. What I want to say as one Muslim sister to another is, first of all, if he isn't serious about a future with you to make it halal, why are you even wasting your time? Why would you even waste your time on somebody who's not taking you seriously? He's using things as excuses, such as the mahar. All it is an excuse. If a man really wants you, that's nothing.
Calls or stuff.
Major.
Oh.
That's a major. If he one time called me out my name, or like because of your past or whatever, you are now a changed person. But imagine if the one who you're supposed to trust the most
Wow.
calls you a name as a result of your past, of someone you are no longer. That is such a betrayal. And just the fact that I understand that you're in love and you still want to be with him and stuff like that, but it's super toxic, and it's absolutely, you're wasting your time, and that's my honest feedback, because I want the same thing for you and me. I want you as my sister to have happiness and to live in a good, healthy marriage. But first of all, cut him off. He's not interested in you anymore. If he was at one point, he was in love, whatever. He's now using you to manipulate you. He's manipulating you, and he's using you as a punching bag for, when he's frustrated, he calls you things. He goes and talks to other girls. Trust you me. If he's talking to this fake profile that you made, also not the best idea. I understand why you did it, but still, like, that is such a dodgy thing, to get into. And I strongly advise you to not do that again, and for people to not make fake profiles and stuff like that, because we should trust. But then again, this isn't your husband. It's not halal, whatever all of this is, it is not okay regardless. So, but two wrongs don't make a right, is what I'm trying to say. He's not interested, plain and simple. and he's not for you. So you have to try and move on. And the best way to move on is to find something for yourself to focus on. And since you're a Muslim sister, mashallah, you can focus on the deen, getting to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Understand what a queen you actually are in Islam. Read Surah An-Nisa and understand your rights, because your rights are yours and no man can take them away from you. Find yourself a truly, God-fearing partner who will not wrong you, who will not call you things out of your name, and who will not betray you like that. Because a man who loves Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam will not wrong his woman, and will not waste your time and, make you into something used. He will be serious about you immediately and take things to the next step to make things halal. That's how I feel. What do you think?
That's pretty good.
Right? Alright. Do you have anything? Advice for the sister, how to move on and how to glow up?
How to move on?
Yeah, for me, my advice would be just get to know the deen, get to know your rights, because for me that did wonders. When I finally understood who I am in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and how He honors me, then I decided to start honoring myself and my life changed, girl.
You just have to detach yourself from the toxic people.
Yeah.
And then you will feel better.
Yeah.
Maybe not first day, but
yeah, definitely it's gonna take some time, but you have to stay strong and stay talking to the people who are encouraging you to do better. From what you told me, it seems like you have amazing friends and family who told you, leave that man alone, he's not for you. Listen to that, because it doesn't seem to be any goodness in this relationship. Block him everywhere. When you do, maybe he'll start running after you, but still you have to say no. And your answer should be, if he starts to run after you, you should say, okay, here's my father's number. You call him and tell him you want to marry me, or this is done. But if you're really smart, then you should just say no if he comes, following you. But if he doesn't contact you after you block him out of your life and all of those things, you gave him what he wanted in the first place. And he's going to move on, and you're inshallah going to move on. Let me know how everything goes, and if you need counseling, hit me up. We're going to conclude our video here. Please continue to send me messages on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel, and thank you for your support. I love how active you guys are always in the comments. You guys like the videos, you share it, you tag me. Every single tag gets reposted, so thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, inshallah, I'll see you on the next one. Salam alaikum.
bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and that was all we had for now. Let us know what more content you guys want down in the comment section, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel if you already haven't. Love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.